Just say you hate basketball. We're losing, Isaiah.
Our era is considered to be the golden era. This is what I don't understand about your era, right? You guys are playing with arguably the greatest player to ever play. And excuse me when I say this, but y'all treat him like he ain't nothing. And I'm talking
Wow.
right? Y'all act like, well, y'all instead of pubbing y'all era up, y'all go back and say our era was the greatest. Oh, Michael Jordan was the greatest. Nobody could ever be greater than Michael Jordan, right? Okay, and then you turn around, but in your era, LeBron James sitting there, he holding every single basketball record. I mean, every single one of them. And you're looking at a Kevin Durant and you're looking at a Steph Curry, but then when y'all say who the greatest, y'all talk about the guy that gave you some shoes and, gave you some warm-ups.
Yeah, it's gotta be the shoes. Why didn't you say that to Arsenio?
In terms of his quickness, his strength, his jumping ability, his touch, and also his knowledge and understanding for the game. He by far, is the best I've ever seen. And Irvin's my boy, but, Air, yeah. Some nuts. Yeah. He real sweet. Yeah. I mean, the dude, you see what he be doing? Yeah. And it ain't like we in high school.
Not only a nice guy, but one of the great ball players in the NBA, saying those wonderful things about you.
I think that's something you have to be proud about. If you have the respect of your peers, this goes a long way, far greater than any championship that you may win.
Isaiah, it feels like Jordan gave you a lot more than just shoes. I mean, you and Joe Dumars didn't sound like it was just the shoes when you were actually in front of Steph and Clay after they had beaten LeBron for the third time in the finals.
I vowed to myself, no matter how spectacular he was, I was never gonna show any emotion.
Yeah.
Zero. I'm not dapping you up with my, none of that. So I'm gonna stay right here. But in my mind, I was saying, damn, did you see that? In my mind, I was saying that. But my face was like, nah.
When we mentioned Jordan, did you notice his body language?
He stood on alert. He stood on alert like we said in the film room.
Ironically, this may sound a little bit odd, but it's probably more than any other game. That's the game I look forward to the most. Because you knew that night you had to be at your absolute best. And so if there's something, anything, a matchup or whatever, that's going to bring out the best in you, if you're a true competitor, that's what you really want. And so for me, it was the one game I look forward to more than any other game to play against him, because he was everything that you just described with LeBron. I was listening to you. Yeah. That's about the way it is. Yeah, like any slip up, any lull, any mistake that's made, you're gonna exploit it. He's gonna take advantage of it. So you had to be so keenly locked in, game plan, here's what we're doing, here's where I need to be, and you would be furious if somebody didn't rotate they were supposed to, because you knew, look, I'm trusting that you're gonna be there. And so, because if you're not there, dude's about to do some, he's about to do something, real freaky here.
Isaiah Lord Thomas III, are you okay? Does your head hurt? Was this you or a different Isaiah Thomas? Is it because Jordan wasn't following the rules? Is that why you're doing this? Do you remember any of this?
Jordan has all the moves, Everybody concentrates on his great moves, but look at the simple things. Just a little easy pump fake, lines it up, gets himself square, and goes up in perfect form. That's what makes him the great player. It's not the flashy things, it's the little simple things that he does. It's his fundamental base combined with his skill base that makes him the greatest player to ever play.
And you say that without hesitation?
Without hesitation.
You weren't always convinced
There was a point maybe midway through his career where you wouldn't have given him that honor, but eventually he won you over, right?
Well, when you're playing against him, you know you're not going to say that because you got to come out and compete against him. But now sitting over here in the mic and being out of the game for 3 or 4 years and watching what he's done over the last couple of years, without question, this guy's the greatest that I've ever seen play.
Isaiah, I would say take your own advice, but clearly you already were. Michael Jordan been in your head since about 84. Back when your coach said,
I think he's the best athlete I've ever seen play basketball, bar none. If I were going to pick people with the best ability I'd ever seen play the game, he'd be one of them. If I were going to pick the best competitors that I'd ever seen play, he'd be one of them. So in the categories of competitiveness, ability, skill, and then athletic ability, he's the best athlete, he's one of the best competitors, he's one of the most skilled players. And that, to me, makes him the best basketball player that I've ever seen play.
Isaiah, everybody knows the truth, including you. You've taken your own advice, now take mine.